Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to tell you a story of struggle, rejection, doubt, and darkness, but also a story of resilience, courage, and triumph. It's a story of a woman who went from being a struggling single mother to becoming one of the most successful authors in the history of literature. Her name is J.K. Rowling. The world knows her as the creator of Harry Potter, a story that enchanted millions of readers, inspired generations, and transformed the landscape of modern fiction. But what most people forget, or perhaps never knew, is that before the fame, before the billions, before the magic, J.K. Rowling was a woman on the edge of despair. She was rejected again and again. She was told she wasn't good enough. She faced the crushing weight of failure. But what set her apart was not her talent. It was her relentlessness. And her journey carries a message for every single one of us. Rejection is not the end. Rejection is a beginning. The early struggles. J.K. Rowling's life was not one of privilege. Born in England in 1965, she grew up loving books and stories. She dreamed of becoming a writer from a young age, scribbling tales and filling notebooks with ideas. But life was not kind to her. Her mother struggled with illness, and Rowling herself wrestled with anxiety and depression. After college, she faced a series of jobs that barely paid the bills. Then came one of the most challenging chapters of her life. Her marriage broke down, and she found herself a single mother raising her daughter, Jessica. At one point, she was living on welfare, struggling to afford even the basics. She described herself during those years as being as poor as it is possible to be in modern Britain without being homeless. Most people would have given up on their dreams under such circumstances. Most people would have accepted the weight of reality and surrendered. But Rowling didn't. She kept writing. The birth of Harry Potter. In 1990, while traveling on a delayed train from Manchester to London, Rowling had an idea. The image of a boy with glasses, a lightning-shaped scar, and a hidden destiny came into her mind. His name was Harry Potter. Over the next 5 years, through struggles, sleepless nights, and endless personal challenges, she developed a story. She wrote in cafes while her baby daughter napped beside her. She wrote when she was exhausted, broke, and uncertain of the future. This was not just writing, it was survival. The story was her escape, her hope, her determination to create something that mattered. By 1995, she finished a manuscript for Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, The Pain of Rejection. Now imagine this. After pouring your soul into a book, after sacrificing everything to finish it, you finally send it to publishers and they all say no. That's what happened to J.K. Rowling. She submitted her manuscript to 12 different publishing houses. One by one, they rejected her. Some said the story was too long. Some said it wouldn't sell. Others didn't even bother to read past the first chapters. Think about how crushing that must have felt. 12 times people told her, "You're not good enough." But here's the truth. Rejection doesn't mean you're not good enough. Rejection means you haven't found the right opportunity yet. Rowling could have stopped. She could have accepted their verdict. But she was relentless. She believed in her story. Finally, a small publisher, Bloomsbury, agreed to give her a chance. But even then, the chairman's advice was cautious. Don't quit your day job. You'll never make money writing children's books. They printed just 500 copies of the first edition. Half of those went to libraries. No one imagined what was about to happen next. From rejection to revolution, the book began to gain traction. Children loved it. Parents loved it. Teachers loved it. Word spread, and sales grew. Then came sequels, films, merchandise, and a global phenomenon unlike anything the literary world had seen before. The Harry Potter series went on to sell over 500 million copies worldwide and was translated into more than 80 languages. The films grossed billions. J.K. Rowling became the first author in history to become a billionaire through writing. But more importantly, she inspired millions of children to fall in love with reading. She proved that stories still had the power to change the world. And all of it, every book, every film, every magical moment, was possible because she was rejected but relentless. Lessons from J.K. Rowling's journey. So, what can we learn from her story? Rejection is redirection. Every no brings you closer to the right yes. Rowling was rejected 12 times, but she only needed one publisher say yes. Don't let rejection define you. Let it refine you. Consistency beats circumstances. Rowling didn't wait for the perfect time to write. She wrote while struggling financially, while raising a child, while battling depression. If you wait for the perfect time, you'll never start. Believe in your work when no one else does. Publishers didn't believe in Harry Potter. Rowling did. You must be your own biggest believer, because sometimes the world won't see your vision until you've built it. Your past doesn't dictate your future. She went from welfare to billionaire. Your current situation doesn't define your destiny. What defines it is your persistence. Failure is not the end. Rowling once said, "Failure meant a stripping away of the inessential. I stopped pretending to myself that I was anything other than what I was, and began to direct all my energy into finishing the only work that mattered to me." Failure freed her to focus on what truly mattered, and that focus created greatness. A moment of reflection. Think about your own life. Where have you faced rejection? Where have you been told no? Where have you felt like giving up? Now, remember J.K. Rowling. Remember the woman who had every reason to quit, but didn't. Remember that your rejection today could be the foundation of your success tomorrow, because success is not about never failing. Success is about never giving up. The final message. J.K. Rowling's story teaches us that life will test you. Life will reject you. Life will challenge you. But if you are relentless, if you keep showing up, keep believing, and keep fighting, you will rise. The world tried to silence her, but she refused. The world told her she wasn't good enough, but she proved them wrong. And so can you. Remember this. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You just need to believe in yourself. J.K. Rowling was rejected, but she was relentless. And because of that, she created magic that touched the world. So the next time life tells you no, don't stop. Don't give up. Be relentless, because your story is not over. Your breakthrough may be just one more try away.